Hi, welcome back to From the Horse's Mouth Barnyard Edition. We're out here in the saddle shed where today we're going to be exploring acts of kindness. So, are you A-okay with the A-okays? Hopefully, yes. Like, what a great requirement and project to work on. Initially, I found them easier to do and harder to record. I think most of us are probably unconsciously kind, so we kind of go through our days being kind to one another and showing each other respect and, you know, cracking lame jokes. and what, not all of us crack lame jokes? No, but we kind of do it without really thinking about it. And I think the real cool thing about this project is it's forced me to think about it, to really analyze where I'm kind and where I'm not kind. Um, which is neat. Like, I like being a new member of the team because for me, it's like I'm rediscovering how amazing some of this stuff is, and I got to kind of check myself sometimes because I understand that a group of people put a lot of thought into these requirements, and then some of you have been doing them for years, so it's kind of old hat to you guys. But to me, it's like a kid in a candy store, right? It's like, what? Wow, that's amazing. When I start thinking about my acts of kindness, the little ones that I maybe take for granted that I do every day, it really has helped me kind of see where I'm kind, but also where I could be kinder, and so sort of building my kindness bubble, if you will. I do have one little act of kindness I wanted to show you, something simple I do with the horses right when I start off that I want to share in this video. Another thing I started doing is on Facebook, because everybody seems to be on Facebook. I started just sending sort of random messages to people that are in my friends list, that I maybe don't talk to very much, or some of them I, hardly know. Just saying, hey, hope you're having a good day. I really like that picture, or just a positive message. I've been finding Facebook's been so negative and really a driving force in dividing us as a society. And I wanted to get back to what it was when I first got on it, where I was like reconnecting with people and excited to see them and stuff. And so I started to send out like 3 or 4 just positive messages out of the blue to people, and the responses were cool. It was like I was getting back like, you made me smile, or you just made my day. That kind of stuff took me hardly any effort at all, just to well, you know me, a little bit of effort. I'm going to keep doing that, as well as figuring out what I'm doing in my day-to-day life that's kind. So let me show you the saddling. That's the act of kindness where I start off with. This is Buck. He's my co-worker. Hey Buck, what's up? Okay, so here it is, the saddle and the act of kindness. So if you watch carefully. So I've just saddled up Buck here, and if you noticed when I was putting it on, I sort of hesitated just before setting it on his back and gently put it on his back. Horse people do things 100 different ways. If you had 10 of us in a room, you'd have 10 different ways to saddle this horse. I find the gently easing it onto his back is an act of kindness that I like to do for my horse. So as I go about my day recording acts of kindness, I try and really think about the little things I'm doing that are kind outside of my normal everyday routine, right? So hopefully you're doing A-okay with those A-okays, and we're all benefiting from that type of an exercise. I'd love to find out what your act of kindness are. If you have time to comment, some of you are great commenters. Let me know what you do to be kind in our community. Love to hear from you. All right, stay tuned. We'll see you in the Quoon. Buck doesn't agree.